a while, other than smashing brothers. Oh, that sounds weird. But you know what I mean. I do other things than play games. But yes, it is good to be back. It's fun. Nice to see everyone. And
yeah, you're always an enjoyable person to have around.
Appreciate that.
Yes,
but we got a good match.
I'm actually very excited about this match.
Me too. Duane, obviously we all know. Going by Duane now, his tag.
Yep, he switched it up. Not Lime anymore.
No longer Lime.
Still rocking a Mario variant, doing the Dr. Mario, and then Linger has been... He's got a bunch of characters. His main's Roy, but I've definitely seen Falco, Ridley, and I feel like another one in bracket. So, depending on how Game 1 goes, we could see a counterpick from him, but they both have kind of been on the come-up-ish.
Yeah.
Linger has kind of plateaued maybe a little bit, but like I still feel like there's a lot of potential there. And Duane has just been shooting up, so I'm excited.
Me too. So I wouldn't be surprised to see starter Roy, especially against Doc.
Yeah.
I feel like a swordsman would be a solid choice.
Get to outrange him a little bit, and even though Roy wants to hit with the hilt, like you still have some range. Not only that, but I feel like specifically Roy's hitboxes send really bad angles for Doc.
Yep, exactly.
Like, recovery's going to be kind of miserable. Plus, you get a counter if you can read the down B or the up B real hard. But we'll get to see how, I guess, Linger deals with the pills and Duane gets in. I think the thing that I respect about Duane's play the most is he is scary patient. Like, he's just going to stand just outside your burst option range and intimidate you and then wait for you to do something dumb.
Just like that. Like and I think that's why Doc might be a good pick for him, because he's okay just throwing pills. Like, he'll wait for you to get impatient or do something antsy.
And Linger's doing a great job of using down tilt to put on shield pressure. Like, you can see every time Duane gets down tilt, he's picking a defensive option. It's been rolled frequently, but like Linger's been able to get something out of that.
Couple nairs. Ooh. That was a sour spot of that jab. I think he was looking for the back air out of that.
And that was a lot of patience out of Duane in the corner, just sitting there in shield. Like, Linger wanted you to do something, and you didn't. That's crucial.
All right. Ledge guard opportunity. Just going to let him on, but he gets the fair, and that'll be first blood going to Linger here.
That forward air is so good, man. You just got to throw it out on ledge like that. Because I believe he could have reacted to pretty much everything except for get-up attack. Yeah. Which is kind of a scary option. Like, it's good in this game with all the intangibility. But so afraid to throw it out.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, gets the footstool!
Linger's laughing it off. Oh, man.
Man, that was really big for Duane, because Linger had the momentum, but now it's right back.
Right back. And the point where Duane comes down, parries hit one of neutral air and up smashed him for it. Like,
just
Duane
to
is
let
ready.
him know. Ooh, that was a good rollback.
And both of them positioning themselves well to read tech options and the like.
Oh,
but
he didn't have a jump, though.
Yeah, either that or he just thought he was going to make it. But I think you're right. I don't think he had a jump in. Oh!
The power fist. Oh, I thought he would down before it.
I find that not teching in this game is so much worse than it was previously. Like, they just have so much more time to hit you when you're on the ground there. As that World Star Punch showed in that up smash. Takes second blood from Linger.
So 42, not a bad place to start.
Especially with the kill power that you have. Ooh.
That was
lighter
nice.
character and that would have killed. Yeah, jab into side B.
That's for Doc. Oh, he didn't have.
I'm wondering if he jumped between the hits, because the hits definitely were delayed.
Yeah.
Because Linger had to delay the side B hits to get Doc on the ground, because the grounded down or side B is what sends so far. So hits 1 and 2 were short hopped, and then he had to delay it enough to get to the ground. I'm guessing Duane tried to escape.
Yeah. Big brain plays coming out from Linger, but Duane certainly not down for the count.
No, not at all. Saw a lot of potential there, but hopefully he can start to learn, like, I think both of his stocks that he lost early were just because he jumped when he couldn't.
Sure, and that's devastating. You know, and that's a familiar feeling. You know, as Ganondorf too, and it's the same as Doc. Those jumps are incredibly valuable. And if you burn them in a bad spot, it often leads to your death.
And Linger does a good job of using strings that are just not true, but you don't really have an option, especially as a stubby character like Dr. Mario, to punish it. So you think you can jump out, but you can't. Your best option is either just to take it or to air dodge. Sure. Like, those are so punishable. Like, you don't want to do that.
Yeah. So going to Battlefield, going for a bigger stage, a little more platform variety to play around with. That up air was
crucial.
almost
He probably would have been
life-saving.
dead. Because no jump, that means he would have had to down B, and then Linger can react, and then
Yeah,
forward air has been the move of the game. But
Ooh. You could tell Duane was waiting for that, but he caught the platform instead. Nice F smash to put Linger in a bad spot.
catches the jump. Yeah, went for this spike, but that's recovery has a big hitbox on it. Like, it's definitely spikeable. Yeah. But it's a lot harder to contest than it feels like. I actually kind of wish Duane had gone out there and done the tornado or something, like contested a little earlier, because you don't have to spike Roy. You just need to hit him one more time, and he's gone.
Exactly. And right there, if you didn't notice, that was exactly what we were talking about. Duane just standing, waiting, and just barely escaping death. Both.
And Duane working so perfectly outside of Roy's options. Like, he's laying just outside of that sword. It's really intimidating from Linger's side.
Yeah. Nice patience coming up from Linger that time.
And that forward tilt is strong. That's
yeah.
I feel like against Roy, that back throw, not going to do it
nice
yet.
DI.
But that up air is so much stronger than I think it is every single time. You just get hit so much further. But I feel like fighting against Roy in this game is kind of like fighting against Cloud and Smash forward. At low percents, you want to be near the edge because you can kind of gimp him. Once you're at a high percent, I think you just want to be in the middle.
Yeah.
Because then he's not going to kill you with these ridiculously early options. But he's so good at forcing you to the side at the same point.
Ooh.
No jump.
Yeah, no jump.
And there it is.
Quick up air. Wow, good stuff coming up from Duane. Took advantage of everything. The minute he caught that jump, he knew, and he closed that stock efficiently.
And Duane's doing a good job of catching Linger's landings. Like, that was just, spent the double jump, you're going to be right here, and I'm going to forward smash you before you hit the ground.
Ooh. Another one. Just whipping him out.
There's nothing more terrifying than your opponent forward smashing you in neutral. Yeah. Like, that's a read that you do not want them to have.
Right. And that's something, honestly, it's something you can't see, but that mental damage, you just live with it for the rest of the match. And Linger's got to be able to shake that quickly here.
And at this point, Linger's just like, I've got to make a comeback. You're not thinking about the options as clear. You're thinking,
exactly,
I need to take this stock now or else I can't bring this back. And he's gathering up percent, cannot get off these platforms. Linger in a lot of trouble. Oh, I thought that was going to be another forward smash.
I did too. And he's just, he's double jumping in the neutral. That's how confident he was.
Double jump, tomahawk up smash.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the patience there. Everybody else wants to hit a button. Duane's waiting for you to try to read that, then doing something completely different. It's I would expect Linger to not want those platforms. It felt like he could not get down from them at all.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if Linger is going to stay Roy or if he'll just go for the stage counter pick instead. Because I think Roy is working out for him, but I think, like you said, those platforms are causing him a lot of trouble. And as soon as he's going to stick with Roy, I think that's a good choice. We'll see where he goes.
And I think that last game really showcased how, in this game, it feels like instead of platforms extending combos and stuff, they're more of obstacles that you need to work around. There are obviously extensions and things, but when you're trapped up there, sometimes you just feel like you can't do anything.
Yeah.
I like the wider choice. Actually, I love this stage choice for Linger because the wider base gives him more room to use Roy's speed, which that Dr. Mario's not going to be able to contest that. Additionally, from the edge of the stage, the blast zone is one of the shortest. So he's going to kill even earlier, which is seems very, very good for him. Being said, if Duane's got these forward smash and neutral reads on you, not much to do about it.
Oh, you could tell the read was there just a little early on the trigger. Duane gonna stick with his life.
And Duane with the patience earlier too, just sitting in shield waiting for the option out of Linger. This is just stance. He just stands.
Yeah.
That's it.
And he's catching a lot of what looks to me like some spooked roll options coming from Linger.
Yeah.
And like we've been saying this whole match, Duane totally fine with rolls.
And fighting his way back to center, which is huge. Gets that up smash. I don't think that was perfect DI. Like, that caught me off guard. I don't think, as Linger, I would have been expecting the right DI there either.
Yep. Good. That was pretty big, especially momentum-wise, you know?
Yeah.
Because we saw it last game where as soon as Duane got that first... Ooh.
It's terrifying because you never know if he had just hit the jump button there. That was the story of game 1, and he can't have that happen if he wants to take this game 3. Duane staying around the center of the stage, though, really respecting the early kill options that Roy has. Only going to the side when he's the one pressuring it. And that up smash angle is so bad for Linger, though he gets back to stage. Ooh. I think that's what Duane's doing so well, is he's getting the one hit, knowing that his opponent wants to hit a button, probably an aggressive one, backing off, and that's when he getting his punishes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, nice hold off on the rest of that.
Yeah, and good job for Duane not letting go of shield, because that could have killed. That move is not hurt. It's so strong.
Oh, that's looking grim.
Got a down B, though. Yep.
Yeah. As soon as he did an instant snap, that was a pretty easy fair. Oh, my God.
Forward smash, up smash, anyone? Did you order a stock? Yeah, there it is.
Ooh, that weak hit, that just sets up, especially against Doc, for a really early kill.
Especially because he had just caught the double jump there, too. That could have been very bad for Duane. But we are back at stage. Just some early percent combos. And choosing to run off. He doesn't have a jump.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, goosebumps. Yeah. That could have been
Chills.
it. And good. I'm not sure if Linger recognized that he didn't have a jump, but that was very good on Duane.
Oh, that spot dodge. Both these characters can kill so soon here.
And Duane really trying to go for these hard read options, trying to catch Linger with another forward smash.
Right.
Which is how he won game 2, but like...
just poking at his ankles here.
Linger's got so much more room to be safe now.
Oh, that air dodge in was risky.
And he's got to be careful with how he DIs these down throws, because this is the percent we're at the side. Down throw, down B could take your stock.
Right.
Oh! Did you tech in place? Did you tech in place?
He most certainly teched in place. Linger releasing a big sigh of relief on that. Good stuff, though.
For sure. And that, in this game, teching in place feels so bad, because there's so much more time when you've missed a tech for people to hit you that they're almost always covering missed tech just as well as get or tech in place.
Yeah. And... especially against characters like Roy, you know, frankly, even if he had rolled away, I think he still could have got that side B.
Maybe.
I mean, with Roy's speed. But either way, tech in place probably wasn't the go-to move.
And it feels so good because that's when you get to shield the soonest.
Yep.
But you really just need to think about positioning and what they are going to try to cover.
Yeah.
It's hard, man. Good stuff to Linger, though. He adapted.
Yeah, honestly, he did, and he came out swinging on game 1 and then game 2. Just